everyone, it's Sarah from pinkcricket.com, and today I have a fun card for you. I'm participating in the Ink It Pink challenge again at Pink by Design stamps.com. So if you want to participate, this challenge is just to make a project that is manly. So I'm going to do my best at making a manly card. Usually I like to make flowery, pretty, girly pink cards, but today I'm going to do something different. So the paper I'm using today is actually from the Lost and Found collection, Lost and Found 2. It's called Breeze, and it has lots of blues and greens, and it's kind of girly for boy paper, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it's probably why I picked it up. But it says, "You are handsome," so we're gonna say that it is a boy stack. Okay, so I also have brown cardstock. I've cut this at 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, so that I am going to score it in the middle using my Score It All. And I don't typically use this because usually my Martha Stewart one is closer by, but this one works really great if you want to score only in half, and the reason why it's so great is because you can line it up on both sides. They count up on both sides. So I will just move it to one is at 4 1/4. It looks like a little bit more than 4 1/4. So I line it up between these two. There we go. And then I'm going to use my tool. I kind of engage it with the metal piece up here, and then I just slide down. Okay, and it makes a really nice score line that's kind of raised versus the one with Martha Stewart just kind of makes an indentation. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold that, and then I'm going to put this out of the way. Okay. Next, we have a piece of gray, light gray cardstock, and it measures at 4 by 4, which is why I made my card just slightly bigger than that. We're just going to go ahead, and I'm running out of tape. So sad. And we're going to take our 4 by 4 grayish paper, and we're going to line it up on the card. I had to refill my ATG, so that's why it took there was a little blip right there. And then what I've done is I've gone ahead and I have cut 2 patterns of paper in little squares. These squares measure 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and we're going to put them on here like this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start adhering these down. You can do this with any kind of paper. You can do it with curly paper, you can do it with boy paper, whatever. Kid paper, birthday paper. So I'm just going to do this quick. Whoops. And keep them as lined up as I possibly can. I just picked 2 fun patterns from the same collection. That way I knew they went together. Oops. With ATG, you want to pull it up as quick as possible if you see a mistake, because otherwise you're not going to be able to get it back up. And if you don't know how to load your ATG, since we're talking about that, I do have a video on it. So lots of people like that video. Okay, once we have all of our 4 squares there, we're going to do our stamping part. Okay, looks cute already, right? Okay, and what I'm using for the sentiment is I've gone ahead and I've punched out a 2-inch scallop circle out of the same brown cardstock I'm using for the card base. I punched out a, you know what? I don't know why this doesn't say the size on it. I'm guessing it's 1 1/2 inch gray circle. And then 1 11/16 of another pattern paper from the same collection. Okay, so we're going to adhere those 2 together, and then we're going to stamp on the light one. And this is going to go right here. But let's do our stamping. What I've got to stamp is I have my Memento Rich Cocoa ink, and then I have the Artisan Tags stamp set from Pink by Design, and I took the beer shape off of there, and I took Happy Dad's Day off of there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp that directly on my little circle, my 1 1/2 inch circle, These fit great on a 1.5 inch circle if you have that size punch. So we are going to color this in. So I'm going to take my Copics. I have YR23 and Y00. And I'm going to color in our beer. No fancy techniques here, I'm just coloring. Okay. And I'm going to take my lighter color and color in that foam. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop dot this up. So I'm going to grab a dimensional and place it on the back. And then we're going to line it up onto the circle. And then we're going to glue it on just like this. So nice and simple, easy peasy. Oh, my son says easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. I try to tell him it's not pumpkin squeezy, but it's alright. That's how we say it at our house now. Again, this goes right in the center. And that's it, a simple Father's Day card. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.